Hi everyone, I'm going to explain on how to create the diorama for papercut diorama for a significant event drawing that you have. So in this project we are going to apply your understanding about space, background, midground and foreground. Okay, so for this project you will need some hard paper. I have sent hard paper to your house, and pencil, eraser, and if you have shoe box that would be great, or any box that looks like this. If you don't have any, if possible try to make one. It doesn't have to be really deep, okay, this deep is enough. Or if you have this cardboard, something like this, it's possible as well. Maybe you can cut it a bit so it is not too deep. Okay, so this will be the frame. Okay, and you will need some coloring tool and black pen or black marker for the outline. So beside that you also need your drawing. So the drawing that you have before, that include foreground, midground and background. This will be your draft to create a papercut diorama. So the next step is you need to decide how many layers you want. If you want 3 layers, so at least you will have 3 layers, background, midground and foreground, but you can have more. So if you decide how many layers you need, it will affect on how many papers you will need for this project. So one paper is for foreground, one paper for midground, and another paper for the background. Okay, so at least you will need 3 papers. But if you want to add more layers, that's fine. With this project, you will draw the layers separately. So you will draw the background first, and then the midground, and then the foreground in different paper, and then you will cut them. Okay. For the background, maybe you don't have to cut them. You can just stick them directly on the cardboard like this later after you draw. Okay. Now I'm going to start drawing. I will start drawing the background first, so I will draw the background of this design. So make sure that your background is actually a bit up here, so you start the background up here and more space in the middle, because later on you will need the midground and foreground. So you can start drawing your background starting from the middle up. Okay. So I draw this based on my imagination, but if you have any reference or example, you may use that as well. So if you see here, I'm drawing the background, so that will be the background, and then once I finish it, then I will color it and I will put it at the back of this box. Okay, so that's the background. Now I'm going to draw the midground, which is Mr. Sukarno and Mr. Hatta here. For the midground, you can start the drawing a little bit down. So if the background start from the middle here, so the background can start here. So that will be the ground. So you can start drawing the object from this part. Okay, not too high, otherwise it will be too close with the background. Alright, I'm done with the midground. If you see here, the midground is actually a bit lower than the background. You see that the line, the background is there and the midground is here, so the foreground will be lower again, maybe here. Okay, when we will cut this one, so the one that I this will be cut, okay. And this will be my main object in the diorama, okay. Next will be the foreground, and this will be my foreground. Now if actually you see those three drawing, you see that you have the background here, which is actually a little bit higher, and then I have the midground. Later I will cut that part, and the foreground, this will be the front part, and I will cut most of this bits anyway. So this will be the foreground, okay. So this is the drawing part. I will draw more details and give color. I suggest you to draw something big in the front like this, plant or something like that, to make it looks more natural, okay. So that's from me. For the drawing part, you can start the process. Thank you and good luck.